You're listening to El Americano Podcast, where barbershop talk meets backyard carne asada energy. Hosted by yours truly, Adam Lee, a Central Valley original, fueled by strong opinions and questionable sources. Yeah, I take deep dives and I get lost sometimes, but don't we all? From pop culture to sports, I'm here to stir the pot, crack some jokes, and keep it 100. All with that Americano twist, baby. No filter, all gas, no brakes, and all over the road. This is El Americano Podcast. So what did you put together exactly? Right. What did you put together exactly?
The switch, my boy. I mean, off is on and on is off, but it works.
But it was like an industrial fan?
Yeah, it's industrial portable.
It's one of the ones where you hook up the hose.
What I mean? Like I had to take it apart, do some electrician type stuff.
Okay, tell me if this is foul or not. There's certain things that, like that Omar was mentioning that he's pounding his chest after he got that done put together. Yeah. I feel like I lack in those things.
But it's just doing it.
Right.
You could change your tire, right?
Sure.
You can change your tire?
Oh, yeah. I've done it many times.
100 times. Okay. If I had to change a tire, I think I could do it. I've never had to do it. How do you feel about me not knowing how to change a tire, bro?
You know what, man? Like I've had this conversation with people.
Do you know anyone else in my situation that you know that's male, not female?
I was gonna say that's a good.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're up and ready.
That's a good.
You gotta hit it with the intro.
No, we'll come back. We got it to go.
We can always cut. We can always cut.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's a good point. You brought up gender, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're female, yeah, I get it.
But I'm a male, and I don't know how to do it.
I think at the end of the day, unless you got AAA and you really don't care,
which I do,
right?
Which I do.
Okay, then you're chilling.
I've been blessed to have family members.
Carl, what if you're on a date? Your tire goes. Yes, that's a wrap. Date's over with.
Yes,
yeah. You can't change the tire.
I mean, now I'm getting hit with extra.
Yeah, no, but hey, it is. But a girl's gonna think.
Okay, I'll give you an example.
Is this true?
Danielle, my wife, we were going car shopping. Okay, and we were in her little beater. Okay, little Mazda 3. Mm-hmm. Okay, got like 200,000 miles.
But it's still kicking.
It was still going.
Shout out Mazda.
Yeah, and we're on the 99, and we just passed Selma. She was driving. I was asleep. Dude, I was tired. It was a Sunday. It was a Sunday. She was driving. I'm passed out. Seat laid back. I woke up like, what just happened? Right? Like I'm checking myself. I'm still alive. I'm still here. Gracias Dios. Right? So
it is lit.
So next thing you know, she's pulling over to the side of the freeway, and I'm like, what just happened?
Okay.
And she was like, I hit a ladder. And it took me a little while to process that. I'm like, what do you mean you hit a ladder? Like 10-foot ladder, 8-foot ladder, 3-foot step stool? What kind of ladder was this, right?
Okay.
She said it was just a big ladder. I couldn't get out the way, so I hit it. And now here we are on the side of the road.
And this is the first time you're ever gonna have to change a tire, or no?
The first time personally, not on the clock, on the clock.
Oh, because you're actually a professional, bro.
I do it in my sleep, bro.
You and your brother are very impressive at doing what you do. So
for sure,
just want to
appreciate that. So we're on the freeway, cars just zipping by, zoom, zoom, zoom. And I've been here before on the clock. You know what I mean? Like, I've been on the side of the freeway when semis are just flying by at 60, 65, 70.
I would make a business decision right there and be like, AAA. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm already worried for you, and I wasn't even there.
So we pull over, okay? And thankfully, my wife was able to pull over, safely, right? And so I tell her, I was like, okay, get out. I want you to go stand about 20 feet over there. And she was like, why? You don't need no help? I was like, no, I don't need no help. But if something happens right here, I don't want you a part of it.
You were being a good man and you wanted her to be safe.
Plus, like, I don't need you in the mix because you're going to ask me if you can do this or help. And like, no, we gonna get to the
My
business.
boy was trying to seal the deal. He was trying to seal the deal.
So, boom, get this little scissor jack out.
You're looking like the man at this point.
Get it up off the ground, grab the spare tire, boom, boom.
Did you take your shirt off at any point? Was
Not
it
at
summertime?
all. No, but I was pissed.
Did you add anything?
I was mad. I was so irritated.
Okay.
Because I was wearing some white shoes.
Ooh.
And I'm like, oh man, bro, like I'm about to get dirty right now. I didn't want to get dirty.
That's the one reason I don't like to change.
You know,
I don't like to get dirty.
But at the end of the day, like I've been in the mud, right? Like it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do when you have to do it, right?
Yeah.
So, get the car up, pull the tire off. A truck pulls up. Some cat that I know, actually from my hometown.
Okay.
He pulls up. He actually flew by us, and then I see this truck pull over, and then he reverses all the way back to our car, and he was like, "McKinney, that's you?" I'm like, "Oh, I forget the dude's name. Good dude, real good. Something Munoz.
He had your back.
He had my back. He was like, "You need help?" And I'm like, "We're all good, bro. Appreciate it, though." He's like, "You sure?" And I'm like, "We're straight." Hops in his truck. He takes off. Boom. Put the spare on. We go to the dealership, and I like telling my wife, I was like, you know what, it might have been a sign that we literally gonna buy a car today. You know what I mean? Like we're just gonna give them this car with the spare tire on it.
Yes, estuvo.
And that was it.
That was it. Bye to the Mazda.
Yeah.
So
well, actually, I still got it, but
you still got it.
yeah.
There's bro. A lot of people, and I'm noticing. I thought it was only a Mexican thing, but a lot of people hold on to their cars, especially like their first ones for a longer period of time. I thought it was a Mexican thing because I know some people that are literally like, I'm not going to sell that car because it's my first car and it's there and it's all shot out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's sentimental value.
No, very, very much true, dude. Like, I had a Dodge Charger on 22s, my first car.
And you're just holding on to it.
Stopped going to college. I was like, I'm just going to work. Boom, bought a Charger. I thought it was bad, right? Like,
have you seen the new trucks? The new GMCs?
Like the EVs?
Yeah. No. I just saw, is it the 26? I don't know, bro. I just saw the new like model of them. They're pretty sick. You haven't seen them? I saw a black one on the freeway.
If it's a GM,
a GMC. Like I saw a short bed.
I just bought a new GM.
Oh, it was 26.
A 26.
Okay, because I haven't seen
outside.
the front. Okay, I'm gonna check a look at it because I have not seen the front. I saw a short bed.
Yeah.
I was like, it was a black one. I was like, that's sick.
Okay.
They changed it again. I'm noticing the model on it.
And they change it up every
a little subtle.
Years.
They changed it in a subtle way, but it made a big difference, bro. A big difference. Gas prices.
Crazy. And that's why I still have the Mazda.
Hey, back to the Mazda, bro. Back to the Mazda. If I sound a little nasally, I'm on some medication right now. I've been really sick, bro. So just to give you know, I'm a little nasally right now, bro. What do you got to say, Omar?
Are we leading into gas prices? Are we,
my boy's driving a Tesla.
We don't want to get political. No, not today. I drove the truck today.
But the gas prices are out of hand, bro. It's bad. I'm noticing I'm putting an extra $16 now. Every time I fill up, gas is outrageous. But I've been in LA and they're paying a lot more.
So, I mean, I'm working with a little yin and yang. I do have a Tesla, right? But I also have the lifted Chevy, right? So, you know what I mean? To balance it out. But I did notice today that gas prices were at $6.19 for premium.
It's insane.
In town.
It's insane, bro.
$6.19? That's wild, baby.
I might have to cancel my car wash, bro, and start washing my own car as an exercise. You know what I mean? Because it's getting bad, bro. It's getting bad. But we haven't been around for a while, so we skipped out on a lot of things. No Sugar Shane. But I wanted to touch on real quick. We got the World Baseball Classic. We got free agency football. And just to talk about the Super Bowl, we were talking about outside, how I've never heard of this. This is the first time. Carl was letting me know that he was in a household where you could watch either halftime show.
Yeah.
You could either watch Bad Bunny or Kid Rock.
Yeah.
And Carl, can you explain a little bit to me and the audience of the dynamic of that situation?
No doubt. So, we a little Super Bowl party, right? We're chilling. It was cool. Barbecue, food was great. I was on the grill, so that's how I knew it was gonna be great.
What'd you make?
So we did tacos.
Real quick.
We did tacos. Pastor, asada. Okay, those were the only two meats.
Okay.
But I was on the grill. Them things was cooked perfectly. All the fixings you could think of, rice, beans, yada, yada, yada. Whole 9 yards.
Whole 9 yards.
Gas. It was great. Good time.
What about Kid Rock, bro? Tell me about Kid Rock.
So we get to the halftime show, right? And like Adam alluded to, we there was two screens, right? I was in the luxury of having two options, right? I'm gonna watch Bad Bunny or I'm gonna watch Kid Rock. And I started off watching Bad Bunny.
What led you one direction? What was the deciding factor, Carl?
Well, this is a family-friendly show. So I thought that this was a little bit more entertaining to watch the Bad Bunny thing. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in for the drama.
You're for the drama, yeah.
That's what I want to see.
I love that you're honest.
Because we went to my mom's house, right? We had tacos también, bro. We got them at, what's that place in Selma? It does that really good restaurant, but they got the carniceria La Estrella. We got their asada and a pastor. Bomb.
Yeah.
But, one of our family members wanted to watch the TP USA, right? Halftime show. And I said, absolutely not. That's not what we're doing. I want to see the drama. I want to see if Bad Bunny does something crazy. Like, I want to be.
It was cool. It was a good show, right?
I don't want to watch 85, 89-year-old Kid Rock out there, shaking this thing. Like, I ain't doing that. No, I'm not doing it, man. Let me see the drama with Bad Bunny. I might not agree with everything, but who cares? Yeah. It's entertainment, and that's what was on TV is entertainment.
Right.
And you know what? Ended up being a great show.
And the game wasn't all that.
I don't love the dude's music.
No, I've discovered him, and I think he's pretty good.
Yeah. No,
I've discovered him. Like
he sucks.
You think he sucks?
Oh, yeah, I think he's terrible.
I will say this: like when I was watching it, like I couldn't sit there and like vibe out. No. Like I maybe I wanted to when it was like Kendrick or the last time they were in LA.
Prince killed it, boy.
Prince was the man, bro. Hands down.
When like 50 Snoop that one time
they brought out the whole fucking West Coast, bro.
I mean, like I couldn't like vibe out, but like Omar was saying, there was more entertainment with the Bad Bunny thing. Even though I didn't understand what he was saying, like maybe like parts here and there or whatever. I just felt more entertained watching the Bad Bunny thing instead of the other one. But I will say this. If they were going to combat Bad Bunny, don't bring people in to do covers. And that's what they did. They brought other people in. The
Lady Gaga thing I didn't like.
No.
Give me a little Blake Shelton.
I'm talking on the... Bring in the heavy hitter country guys.
Bring in Morgan Wall.
Bring in the heavy hitter country guys, right? But they brought in like some lower level dudes, and I don't remember the names.
It watered down the product a little bit.
Watered down the product.
But Lady Gaga singing her thing, I didn't like. I don't know. I don't know what she had to do with the show. I know they were friends or whatever, but it was not, to me, it was like, he needed somebody else. But I did like his performance coming out, falling backwards, all that stuff he created. I mean, Bad Bunny, I think he's a good artist. And also, too, another thing that I shared with you guys out there, I'm going to come out with a strong statement I've been sharing with people. I know Kanye West is going to have a concert. He's coming to SoFi. And I've been deep in his music again. It's heavy on my Spotify. And I came to the conclusion to crown him the second best rapper of all time. How do you feel about that? You know how I feel about Tupac. Tupac's the man to me. You know what I mean? And Omar read the book and has been breaking bad news to me here and there, left and right. He's trying to discourage me from being a Tupac fan, but that will never happen.
No, I'm not discouraging. I'm just trying to bring some things to light.
Okay, okay. But Kanye West is better than Biggie, I think. Is that blasphemy? Or do you feel what I'm saying?
Well, this is more of a Carl question.
No, you know what's up. You know what's up.
A little bit here and there, but this is a Carl thing. Baby.
You know what? Play your walk-up song, bro. Play your walk-up. We're going to talk about walk-up songs.
Yeah, we'll get to the walk-up.
But you were talking about, and Steven was talking about the albums too. The first album was cool. It was the second album that was like, dude, this is a masterpiece.
College Dropout.
Yes. Like, I think Kanye West is the second best all time. And I think when they say when you're crazy, you're basically on the verge of being a genius as well. So with that said, like Kanye West is the man, bro. He is the man. And a lot of people say, oh, you're old head. You're always gonna put Tupac, Biggie. No. It's just like me saying Steph Curry is better than Magic Johnson, and he's the best point guard to ever play. I'm ready to say Kanye West is a better rapper than Biggie. And this is showing like, hey, this is grace. Like, hey, this younger generation is better. Kanye West was better than Biggie. What do you think?
Yeah, I think like pound for pound, just duration of career, you can put Kanye above Biggie. I have no quarrels with that at all. I do like Biggie. My only thing with Kanye though is like after his 4th, 5th studio album, My Twisted Dark Fantasy, his life, I felt like, got in the way of his trajectory. And it didn't really, like, it impacted him, but it didn't, because his fan base was so big that he was allowed to take a hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even with the shoes, bro. He also got the money still here. You know what I mean?
Like, his fan base was so huge. But after the My Twisted Dark Fantasy album, the way he was going to go about his music, I really got disconnected. Mm-hmm. It wasn't, because it was no longer about the music. I felt
he was just losing it for a second,
and you can make that argument,
or was he?
But but that's the thing, though, right? And like, we see it in sports, right, where these athletes are using their platform to get their point across or whatever they want, like, and you can't blame them for it because they're given that platform. Some of them have taken some repercussion for it. Maybe there's a little bit more freedom as far as musicians go and artists. But I really do feel like Kanye did take a dip as far as quality. I don't think he was going for quality.
I'll tell you what, the one thing I can appreciate about Kanye West is that I believe him. Even as crazy as some of the stuff is, some of his takes that he says, he's genuine and authentic. And I can appreciate that and I can respect that, no matter what comes out of his mouth. Yeah. Because that's what he's believing at the time.
I think that's why I became a fan.
I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's saying what he's got.
No matter what everybody's trying to make him seem like, the dude,
he's gonna speak his truth.
It don't matter.
And so like, when I'm watching sports, I don't care what your off the field agenda is. I want to see a good product.
The body of work
field.
on the field,
On the field.
Yep.
So when I'm listening to music, if I don't like your music, I don't want to listen to it. Mm-hmm. Regardless of what you're saying, it might be a really good thing that you're putting out there. But if I can't, like, hop in my car and think about, like, oh, I'm gonna play this album, or I'm gonna play this song, it ain't gonna be played, right? So that's why I say, like, after that album that Kanye put out, like, there's maybe a handful and probably 4 or 5 songs where I'm like, oh, I miss listening to that song.
Yeah.
You know?
Not
that I miss listening to Kanye.
I just
miss that song.
Well, they're pretty legendary, bro. They're pretty good. To me, I moved them up because it's just hearing everything and how it resonates and how it's hitting harder. It hit the first time. It's even hitting even better the second time, bro. And that's what I've rediscovered. And I always knew it was good, but sometimes you miss stuff. You know what I mean? Like Bad Bunny, I think he's better than what you think, bro. I think he's better than, you know, I know you like Ricky Martin, bro. Living the vida loca.
Damn. Oh, Ricky, hey, little shout out. He was in the Super Bowl.
He was there,
halftime show.
He was
That's
there.
right.
He was there, carnal.
Man.
He was there. So was Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba, she's also been seen with Joe Burrow. Oh. Joe Burrow's been seen with a lot of viejas.
I don't see Joe Burrow.
Oh, he's not.
Oh. He's on ice. He's on ice.
No, he's in the back, bro. He's in the champagne room, carnal. All right. Joe Burrow's been rumored to be with a lot of girls. As long as he's not rumored to be with the Rams, bro. That's what I'm cool with. You know what I mean? Ooh. You know, and I know we could talk a lot about the Bengals, but we're not, because we're always going to talk about it in other shows. But let's talk about NFL free agency. We have Kenneth Walker, Super Bowl MVP, went to the Chiefs. To me, not a big deal. It's whatever. You know what I mean? He just happened to have a great game at the highest game he could have it at. It was just, you know, a perfect storm for him. What do you feel? You feel like, tell me.
We've seen this act before, though. What happens? Guy comes up for a deal, a contract. Yeah. All of a sudden, he's playing through injuries.
Larry Brown.
How often has Kenneth Walker in his career played through injuries? Never. That dude is always out. No. What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter if he's got a boo-boo. He's taking himself out. Well, now he got paid. Well, no. I'm not worried about it. Being a Raider fan, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, he'll have a couple games here and there, but he won't be consistent enough to where he's going to play, you know, all 17 games. He ain't doing it.
He's not doing it.
No, he always takes himself out.
I just think in free agency, everything's been kind of like, there hasn't been nothing crazy. Is there anything that you want to touch base that you see?
Come on. I mean, we can talk about some crazy.
No, give it to me. I'll open it up. Go for it.
We could talk about the Ravens doing, just scumbag moves. Well, like, are you kidding me? What they did was foul. Period. Didn't break no rules.
Give the.
But when it comes to
okay,
so they agree with Max. They agree with the Raiders, right? They tell the Raiders, we're going to give you 2 first-round picks. Raiders say, cool, you know, do it. All right. Max goes over there, but still behind their back, they're dealing with Trey Hendrickson, right? Trey Hendrickson says, okay, cool, I'm going to come to you guys, right? And then Ravens say, you know what, as a matter of fact, we're not doing it. Right? Pull the deal, pull the Raiders' leverage, make Max look like a fool. But you know what, at the end of the day, it's better for the Raiders.
You don't think you're better off having the 2 picks instead of him?
This year and for the next 2 years, absolutely not. We're playing with a Max Crosby that's going to have a chip on his shoulder and is going to go out there and probably have, listen, if we do switch to a 3-4, are his numbers going to go down sack-wise? Probably.
Yeah.
But tackles for loss
but he's
might
good
go
at that.
up.
Yeah, he holds the edge nicely.
Hey, listen, it's still the NFL. We're still going to be playing a lot of nickel and still a lot of 4-man front where he can pin his ears back and go get it. Max is going to have the best years of his career in the next 2 or 3 because of what the Ravens did.
I feel you, but unfortunately, you play in a division where Patrick Mahomes will come back. You play in a division where hardball is going to come through because, once again, the Chargers got into the playoffs, bro, and they lost their whole line. Mm-hmm. There's no doubt in my mind the Chargers are going to win that division next year. There's no doubt in my mind. They're going to replace guys. They're going to reload. They have the most important pieces. They have a good head coach, and they have a good quarterback. And Denver, maybe Denver's in the Super Bowl if Bo Nix doesn't get hurt. The Raiders are just in a bad situation because the division is just too tough.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think
too tough.
The Chargers' defense only got older. I said it last year. Their defense only got older and worse. Okay, that's number one. Rashawn Slater coming off a patellar tendon tear. That is not a little injury, no matter what your age is.
He'll be all right.
Why?
They could flip him. He could play the right and Joel.
They lost Zion Johnson. They are in trouble. Omarion Hampton to me is still a bust. He hasn't shown me nothing.
I don't think so.
He hasn't shown me
I think he's gonna be in fantasy. He's gonna be on the turn. No. Worst case scenario.
Absolutely not.
Worst case scenario on the turn.
Kind of early.
12 or 13.
No. He'd be lucky to go in the 3rd round right now.
Oh, that's a steal. That's a steal. That's a steal
for the guy placing 9th in the league. No. You know what I'm saying? No.
Well, we got to see what develops.
Yeah,
right. There's still a lot of
we know that they like to run the ball and they had some success at the end of the season with no offensive line, none, 0.
This is what it's going to be like in regards to Omarion Hampton. Okay. There's still a lot of time left. We still got to get through training camp. We still got to get the draft right, and there's still free agents out there. Okay, so if things materialize where there's no competition in that backfield and it's Omarion Hampton, then yes, I wouldn't mind maybe pulling him like 4th, 5th round. Because then you got to think about value, the whole risk deal, right?
I think he's going to be closer. I think this is a good one we're talking because he's going to climb up the boards and he's going to be drafted as the draft start happening, like days before, he's going to shoot up the boards and he's going to be on the turn, bro. When he does, I can guarantee he'll be in the 2nd round. I can guarantee it. Lock it in. 2nd round, Omarion Hampton.
Absolutely not.
Calling it. What are we in March? I'm calling it in March.
Yeah.
I'm calling it. I'm going to change everything. I'm going to start nailing everything now, bro.
That division, like Raiders trajectory arrow pointing up.
But unfortunately, there's a lot of good teams in that division. It's the same story.
Unfortunately, but fortunately for the Raiders, we got Clint Kubiak just won a Super Bowl.
Right.
With the Seahawks. You saw what happened with the Lions. What happened with the Lions? They didn't lose personnel. Who'd they lose? Their offensive coordinator.
They made Caleb Williams look like a G all of a sudden.
Who?
Caleb Williams.
Funny, huh? Chicago. What Chicago do the year before without a Ben Johnson? Nothing. I'm telling you right now, bro, be careful. Clint Kubiak's the real deal. Of course it is. It always has been. And now we got the number 1 pick with Mendoza coming in. Well, I'll tell you what. Subtraction, right, is going to help us. Pete Carroll, Brennan Carroll, his sons being gone. What he did with his sons was an absolute travesty. Okay? The nepotism that was shown. Our offensive line was completely... just outclassed.
Is that what the problem was?
Just with them being gone, we took steps up. Let alone adding, Dennison, who's been, he's won 4 Super Bowls, right? Adding him to the offensive line as a coach, forget about it, man. I'm telling you right now, you watch out, boy.
You're fired
Raider
up,
Nation,
bro.
baby, let's
go.
Here
we go again.
Jackson Powers Johnson?
It's not going to happen overnight, and that's the nice thing about signing Linderbaum. Okay, then you get
about it.
Powers Johnson over to guard.
Colton Miller, stud.
Give me the line left to right.
Well, right now we got Colton Miller.
Okay.
We got Jackson Powers Johnson. We got Linderbaum. Now, we drafted some pieces in Caleb Rogers. Okay, we had a DJ Glaze who had a wonderful year the year before, but all of a sudden, Brendan Carroll don't like him, and he's starting Alex Kappa. I know how you feel about Alex Kappa. You know what I'm saying? And he started him in 4 different positions last year?
He's the reason Joe Burrow got hurt
twice.
Miss
me with that.
Yeah.
Miss me. I'm telling you right now, bro. Just adding the coaches and playing the players that should be out there with some of the draft capital, or the guys that we added last year. Tell you, man, Clint Kubiak's going to run the ball and going to run the ball well. Because I'll tell you this much right now. This offensive line is much more talented than the one that won the Super Bowl this year. Man, that is a fact.
Oh, here we go.
Name me 2 offensive linemen on Seattle Seahawks, bro. You can't. Because they were garbage.
Cross.
Did he say Cross?
How much did he play, though?
No. And then
not
the other guy they
much.
drafted.
I couldn't even tell you.
I'm telling you right now, Seattle Seahawks offensive line was garbage. Coaching is a big deal, baby.
The Raider transition is not going to happen overnight. Okay, but I do like what they're doing.
Are they going to finish last?
They very well could be, but that's not to say that in year 2 or 3 that we see.
We got to see Mendoza.
Yeah, of course.
We gotta see Mendoza.
Of course. It's not just like, hey, we did all this stuff and then we get the number 1 overall pick and then boom, we're playoff contenders. Because like you said, there's still heavy hitters in that division.
Heavy hitters. What did you see in free agency that maybe a signing or something that you saw that was like, hey, I like this? Anything you see in particular? I know I'm just hitting you off.
You're gonna want me leaning on the Raiders because that's all I saw, bro. We saw in Kobe Dean. I'll tell you, the biggest dog of all dogs is Quay Walker. He might have some personal fouls in a game here or there, but you talk about the alpha on the field, Quay Walker is the alpha amongst all of them. Anybody that watch a Green Bay Packers game will tell you the same thing.
I'll give you my biggest shock or surprise. The Tennessee Titans, who had the second most cap coming into free agency, and their signings made 0 sense.
Give me a rundown. I'm oblivious.
I'll start with Wan'Dale Robinson. 4 years.
¿Lo dieron chingos de feria ese güey?
4 years, $70-something million.
Oh my gosh, dude! Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, bro. That was like the first.
He's a third.
One.
He's a number 3.
He's a slot guy. You gave a slot guy almost $80 million.
And who else did they give money to?
They gave money to an ex-Saint, Alontae Taylor, who was maybe there's some bias behind this.
Where did Kamara go?
AK is still in the Saints. He's still in the Saints.
Okay.
They did something funny with his contract, though.
And they want to keep him.
To where they have an out if he retires.
I just gave somebody some love. They asked me who to invest in to flip cards real quick. I was mentioning it. The quarterback, Tyler
Shuck.
I can never say his last name. That guy's. I think the Saints are going to be good, bro. I think the Saints might win that division. I think the Saints have a good team. I think they have a solid quarterback, and I don't think anybody else has a solid quarterback in that division. I think if you look at Atlanta's situation, you look at Carolina's situation, and then who am I forgetting? Tampa. Okay, you got Baker Mayfield.
But they're all about the same.
Yeah.
Except Tyler Shuck just because he's
younger.
He can compete. He can compete.
Right.
He already showed he can. I think the Saints, they might be very surprising next year.
And they made. I texted Omar, which we spoke on the phone for about 20 minutes or so about. Because I texted him, I said the 2 teams that I thought killed it in free agency, and at the time, this was probably right after day 1. Team. This was probably after day 1.
Because I can see how you guys think that. I could see how you guys both.
I
think
loved
that.
what the Raiders did. And obviously this was prior to
but ustedes
some of the Max Crosby
de feria.
stuff.
You guys came out spending cash though.
A lot of
they had it.
Every dollar.
They had it all. They had the most money coming in.
Not the Bengals.
But I'll tell you what though, that's something important that we should talk about too when it comes to
spending money,
the cap space, and everybody thinking, we have this much cap space. But then you got those owners that while they have the cap space, they don't spend it, and not only that, the floor for the NFL is not there.
Yeah.
They need to make these owners spend all that money.
They don't. Like the Bengals just saved $7 million on somebody and they can get another player and they just like.
It's a doggone joke with all the money they're making. Yeah. It's not right. It's not right.
I don't know why we have a good amount of money to spend and we're not spending it.
And they won't spend it because they don't have to.
I'll give you an example. The Denver Broncos.
They just got Waddle.
They were 1 game away from the Super Bowl. They have only lost players. The only outside addition that they have made this entire offseason was acquiring Jalen Waddle via trade.
They were scrambling.
They knew they needed to add something to that team.
They need, but you could have still done more. Like you saw guys.
But is there guys out there? This year in free agency was kind of weak, bro.
You sign guys based off of what you need, right? So there's still bodies at every position.
Well, yeah, you need bodies, right? But is the quality there?
There was upgrades.
Because, Joe Flacco's going to get a job.
Every team can have upgrades. Every team has upgrade available, like positions available.
Yeah.
Right? Not everybody's got a bona fide dog
No.
at any given position.
You got to fill in
So you
spots.
can still find an upgrade. You can't sit here and tell me that what the Broncos needed was Jalen Waddle.
No,
but they got him.
They could have used an inside linebacker. They didn't
Right.
spend money on him.
That's what I'm
Raiders
saying.
got two. And they were scrambling, and that showed in the trade package that they sent. What they send over for Jalen Waddle?
It was like a first, a third, a fourth, and then like a next year's pick swap.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Overpaid.
Right? And we're not talking about a dude coming on a rookie deal. Like, Jalen Waddle just got paid, right?
Yeah.
So he's expensive.
Right.
Not only did they spend a ton of draft
Assets.
capital on
Yeah.
him, now the cap is also spent on him. Absolutely a joke. They were scrambling. They needed to do it. And as a fan, if I was a Broncos fan, I'd be okay with it. But when it comes to the Broncos and them managing their business, absolute fail.
They re-signed J.K. Dobbins. They gave him 2 more years, $20-something million.
Bum knee.
Are you kidding me?
They're passing out
Absolute
value. Some
travesty.
people overpay and some people don't pay at all.
The Saints
There's nothing in the middle.
signed Travis Etienne. I personally feel like they overpaid for Travis Etienne, but I understand
He's
the signing.
good, bro. He was the best running back available,
get
to be honest with you.
outside of either Kenneth Walker, and then you could even put Breece Hall out there, but he was franchise tagged. You would have to trade for Breece. So the Broncos were in the mix for Etienne. But if you're a playoff contender and you just have this like random carousel of running backs, why are you going to give $20 million to a guy who's been hurt every single year he's been in the NFL and not overpay for Etienne?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's weird.
It's
weird.
the veterans are in right now, bro. Veterans are squeezing out a last contract. Like another thing I want to bring up real quick that just popped into my head, Kyle Murray going to the
Actually,
Vikings.
I kind of like it.
Ooh,
You
I
like
love
it?
Yeah.
They're not paying him anything, Adam.
$1 million.
Arizona's
It's a
paying
show me
him
deal.
everything.
It's a show me deal.
Well, no, Arizona is giving him his full contract,
Minnesota.
and the Vikings give him the minimum,
Right.
and he goes over under the head coach's name, right, for the Vikings, who has shown,
O'Connell?
right, that he can show
Yeah.
Kyler the way, right? He did it with Sam Darnold.
Yeah. It's going to
know
be
what I'm saying?
interesting. And then it's going to be in a dome again. He has that opportunity. It's good. It's a good coach that calls good plays.
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson, right?
Jordan Mason.
Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison. You got Jordan Mason. You got Aaron Jones. They brought back. Like, so you got some running backs.
You know, we're already
defense is still solid.
Mason needs more.
We're talking
carries.
like he's going to win the
Yes.
job. It's
Yes.
going to be his job, right? He's going to win the job.
Yeah, bro.
Kyler Murray,
McCarthy
easy.
is buns.
Well,
But you don't give up on him completely.
I
You know
don't.
what I mean?
I do.
No,
I don't.
I don't.
I do.
I think the kids can play. I think he's good. I think he's just
I
a good boy.
haven't seen it, and granted, he's been hurt. But what
Yeah.
I've seen in the NFL has not been starter level.
No,
I'll tell you
he's-
right
he's
now.
showed
So
glimpses.
somebody like the Niners are licking their chops, man. Sammy McCarthy, because he, like, Shanahan's that kind of guy. I'd be like, I'll take that dude and I'll
Yeah.
make some money on
Yeah.
him. You know
Because
what I mean?
the Niners can do
I'll
it.
get a
All-
couple draft capital. Get some draft
To back
capital.
up my theory of veterans, look what the 49ers did at wide receiver.
Yeah,
Man, where's Shane when I need him? They picked up
Mike
Mike Evans.
and then they picked
Christian Kirk.
and Christian Kirk.
I think they dropped the ball.
Oh, you think they dropped the ball?
100%.
They didn't want to pay Jennings, bro.
Ricky Pearsall. I'm taking Jawan Jennings, and
No.
not only because
They learned their lesson from Brandon Ayuk, bro. They learned their lesson.
yeah, they should have. Brandon Ayuk, man, that dude's buns, man.
Shout out to all the
should
bums
go.
that told me he was better than T. Higgins. Get
He
out of
should.
here.
No,
Get outta here.
Brandon Ayuk should go. Like, a very talented dude, but obviously the guy gets cut and he goes and buys a Lamborghini. Like, the guy, he's got problems, okay? But Jawan Jennings, to me, is the real deal. Not only does he go out there, is he a big body guy that can make things happen? In the running game, the dude's
can
out there blocking.
Where did Jawan Jennings go, bro?
He's a free agent.
Nobody signed him yet.
It makes no sense.
I want the
Jawan-
Saints to sign him.
Bro, you can get him for like probably about $8 million, $9 million on a 1-year deal. I'm taking him all day.
Another thing just popped in my head. DJ Moore. I kind of like that he went to the Bills. I like that one. I like that one.
That was a nice one.
But Jennings still being out there.
Yeah.
Is there a possibility? I don't think the Niners re-sign him, bro.
No, they're probably not. Not after giving Mike Evans all that money. That's what I'm saying.
You know where he should go? Raiders.
Well, no, we should, but we've obviously, we got okey doked by the Baltimore Ravens. So, and now we have to pay our draftees. So it probably won't happen unless he takes like $5 million for 1 year, which he's not gonna do.
I can't believe he's a free agent still, bro. He should have been one of the.
I'm telling you, bro.
Kirk and Evans are all getting.
They're dropping the ball. They're dropping the ball.
Another surprise, and I love this guy, and this is 100% biased. Seattle Seahawks decided that they were going to pay Rashid Shaheed.
I know.
3 years, $50 million.
A gimmicky player.
Very gimmicky player. Now, don't get me wrong. I think pound for pound, top 5 fastest players in the NFL. And I got to see it while he was with the Saints. We saw what he could do when he's returning the ball or on some deep shots, right? But 3 years for $50 million to a guy that doesn't even catch 4 balls a game.
But was kind of crazy. He does catch it, he scores, but that's what he got paid off of. He had a good run in the playoffs.
He got paid off the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, so this goes back to what we were talking about earlier about like how Kenneth Walker, like just all the cards fell into place for him to get paid.
Yep.
Especially because who did Seattle lose this week 17?
Charbonnet.
They lost Charbonnet, who had more touchdowns than Kenneth Walker.
He's a bigger boy.
Okay, so the cards fell into place for Kenneth Walker to go and get a bag. He got his bag. Don't blame him. Every player should go and get a bag.
Yeah.
But every time I think about like cards falling into place and just things just going perfectly, I always go back to Joe Flacco's Super Bowl run, where he beat Peyton Manning in the playoffs. Beat Tom Brady in the playoffs. But he goes to the Super Bowl and he beats that 49er defense. Right? Now, granted, he had a team around him, but that's not his fault.
He had leaders.
And so he's going into negotiations. And guess what he gets to do?
He got paid.
He gets to put down the wild card win, the divisional win.
It all lined up.
The AFC Championship win and the Super Bowl win. He said, run me my money. And he
bet on himself.
Right. Because the year before, they tried to extend them, and he said, no.
You're right.
Sit back. Watch me.
Yeah.
Watch me. And he went and won a Super Bowl.
Anquan Bolden, Ray Lewis, and Ed Reed. That's why. Those guys right there.
Jacoby Jones. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
T-Sizzle. I mean, you name it.
That team was
Haloti Nada.
Yeah, that team was stacked.
That might have been best defense on paper.
The other Ravens, the 2000 Ravens.
2000 Ravens.
The 2000 Ravens was good. The Bucks was good when they beat the Raiders, but it wasn't fair. They knew all the plays.
They did. That's a fact.
Very true.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Who was the coach?
Shout out to
But
Bill
you see
Callahan.
what I'm saying? Like, just some things
like
just fall
slap
into
him
place
across
for
his
guys
face.
to be able to get paid, right? And you can't blame them. I used to be the kind of guy who was like, I want players to take pay cuts.
Now you're about to get them.
Now I'm like, bro, like you could be out the NFL in a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not against it anymore.
Well, we brought up his name earlier. It was Rashawn Slater, right? He signed the contract 2 days later. He blows out the patellar tendon, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man. That happens all the time,
He
bro.
got
Gladiator
paid,
sport.
That's why they got to get their money.
They have to.
They have to. That's why Trey Hendrickson was doing all his stuff last year, bro. Which him being on the Ravens now.
Who would you, as a Bengal fan, right? You're a Bengal fan, right?
Come on, bro.
My boy.
Come on, my boy.
Who would you rather face, Max Crosby or Trey Hendrickson twice a year?
Trey Hendrickson. Yeah,
all day, right?
We dodged the bullet. People always say,
let the people know, baby.
Well, bro, I mean, think about it. Joe Burrow has to line up against Myles Garrett, TJ Watt.
Right.
And it would have been Max Crosby 6 times.
Nasty.
Like, it was everywhere online, right? Everybody talking shit, right? But, like, let's be real. Nobody has to face that. Not only that, Orlando Brown Jr. doesn't bend the same way anymore.
Go ahead.
How do you feel the Ravens, good or bad, how it came out?
I think it ended bad for them.
Right?
I think it ended real bad, and I think we came up.
Every way possible.
I think it's tailor-made for us to win the division because everybody changed except for us. I don't like what Pittsburgh did, bringing in McCarthy.
No.
I'm not a big fan of what the Ravens did. We'll see what happens, but they'll figure it out. But I have a feeling the Lamar Jackson era is going to slow down, and we're going to see truly who he is. And then with the Browns are the Browns, right? We have the best thing going in that division, which is Joe Burrow. And I keep saying that, bro, because we have a franchise quarterback. And you know what? I was at the barbershop. Freaking FedEx guy brought up that if we don't win this year, Joe Burrow might go to the Rams. And I feel like that's starting to gain some steam. You shared that with me. I'm a little worried now about that. But I have a feeling we're going to get our shit together this year.
Well, nobody in that division did anything to help themselves.
Well,
nobody.
Nobody. They actually got worse, bro.
Everybody in that division got worse.
I don't think we did.
Except for maybe Cleveland.
Well, I mean,
but that's not.
They were already at the bottom.
Well, yeah, they were already in the gutter, right? But Bengals not going out and doing anything on defense except for signing a player who's been on 3 teams in the last 4 years. In Allen, right, the defensive tackle.
Jonathan Allen.
You know, what did they do? They lost a couple DBs, right?
Yeah, but I think they're going to draft that kid out of LSU.
They didn't do anything with the offensive line. They have no depth behind their running back.
Back Reisner. This is the thing with the Bengals. I think they just need I think their offensive line it was one of the best offensive lines that Joe Burrow's had. I think what it is.
Saying much, though.
But the thing is, bro, it's the games against the Browns. It's these games where like we just get beat up. They have really good players on the other side. It happens. They wreck games.
Well, because they always say like the quickest way to the playoffs is to win your division.
100%.
And these teams aren't. If you're a team in the AFC, you're not building a team to beat the best team in the NFC. You're building a team to win your division.
That's it. And then you get in and you go from there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. You win your division first, and then you go about your business afterwards, at another date.
What we should have done is that we should have, I like Orlando Brown Jr., but we should have found a way to get out of his contract, moved on from him, and then signed Trent Williams, worked out a trade. Get Trent Williams over. Get some leadership. Get some stability. He's not the same anymore. And then to turn around and draft the left tackle at number 10 because I want to protect the biggest investment we have, which is Joe Burrow. We got to keep him upright, bro. If we keep Joe Burrow upright, we'll be fine.
It was funny, dude. I was on YouTube late at night, just doom scrolling. And then came across Jamar Chase. He was streaming. And the Max Crosby news came through. And this dude started hooping and hollering. Yeah. How we let him come in the division? We, like you said right now, we gotta see Myles Garrett. Yep. We gotta see TJ Watt. Now we gotta see this dude was living.
And then Hayward too, bro. Even though he's old,
he pushes the pocket.
He's a big old boy.
Right.
You know what I mean? We can never block those guys, bro. It's the same thing over and over again. Yeah. And it's just, you know what it is? That division has really good defensive players. It's always been like that.
Yeah.
We got to play Troy Polamalu. You know what I mean? It's always been studs in that division, bro. And the Ravens, Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, legendary players.
Well, I'll tell you what, their defense wasn't that good last year. They lacked the pass rush.
But who had a good defense last year? Seattle? That was it.
Denver.
Seattle, Denver's defense was nice.
Didn't they get 50 scored on them?
They might have. But every dog has their day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But there was not really dominant.
Well, I mean, the rules and everything. I mean, obviously
it caters to the offense,
of course. Yeah, it definitely does. But yeah, I don't know, man.
How do you feel about Mendoza?
Back last year, I'm loving the Mendoza. I think everything lined up perfect for us, man. He has shown that he's a leader, right? He checks every box. 6'5", 230 pounds. Hey, he won a championship with Indiana. I mean, that alone, what Indiana? And everybody saw him, bro, game after game. Like, he might not have 35 or 40. No, but it was 18 of 22, high completion percentage. But he'd run the ball. Athlete, he did what he needed to do to win the game.
Is he going to start right off the top, you think?
Well, it all depends.
And then who are they going to bring in?
It all depends. Well, it all depends on who they bring in, right? That's up in the air. But if he's the best quarterback to run Clint Kubiak's system, is he going to start? Of course. They're going to win. They want to win. You know what I'm saying?
Are you going to attend the first Raider home game this year?
No, absolutely
not. Not all in, all the way.
I'll tell you what, man. Just to walk back to the hotel from that stadium.
Yeah.
Showing up, right? Getting there is all cool.
It's like a party on the way back, though.
It ain't. No, it's not. It's nothing like.
I was happy the Bengals won.
When you went to Oakland,
it's different.
It was fun.
Yeah, that's different.
Just the smell of the barbecue.
He said the smell.
The music. Carl's been there.
Been there plenty.
Right? Uncle Lee would show up. I'll tell you right now, bro.
Show up to the party, but know that
I'll
you're
tell
going
you
to
right now, bro. It was like nothing else. Vegas was beautiful. You get to spend the weekend out there. It's great. Beautiful, casinos and everything. But man, just the walk back, and normally after losing a game, right, to the casino, walking back a few miles like a herd of cattle. I mean, man, it's a bad setup. Oh, it's a terrible
You don't like
setup.
it, huh?
It's terrible.
It is
Absolutely terrible. I haven't heard anybody say that they had a good experience after the game.
I remember winning and walking
that's
across
important.
and enjoying it and just, BSing with all the other Bengal fans.
Well, and that's the cure-all, though, right?
Right.
Like winning, if you're winning, that's the cure-all.
Right.
It is.
It covers up a whole lot of bad stuff.
Which the Bengals will be doing this year, bro. Because I will place my yearly bet on them until they win. You know what I mean?
Good luck.
Yeah. You wouldn't.
No. The Bengals are.
We're done.
They're done.
We're done.
They're done until Mr. Brown is forced to sell the Bengals are irrelevant. He will not spend money.
He won't.
He's willing to just ride the coattails of Joe Burrow and not spend any more money on him. He doesn't care. They're employees to him. He doesn't care about winning. Bengals are done.
Bengals are done. Man.
I just got some breaking news.
Go.
Ooh.
Venezuela
Has won.
just defeated the United States of America. 3-2.
Oh, they made it
was a good game.
3-2.
Steven's in there
Yeah.
watching that
3-2.
bad boy right now.
Yeah.
3-2. Well, I saw the last game, and we watched a little bit of this one when you guys came in, but USA's pretty stacked, and I jumped on the phone with the homeboy, and he said that Scooball's being a little girl because he only pitched one game. Scooball, there's two pitchers I want to go watch live. I want to watch Skis live, and I want to watch Scooball. Scooball last year won me some money. I put that he was going to have 12 strikeouts in a day game, bro. And I knew it. And he gave me 13, bro. Got paid on that one, but that was last year. Scooball, Paul Skis, got to watch them live. I just watching them on TV. They're just, if Scooball would have pitched, USA would have won, bro. He should have pitched today.
I remember when the Giants were going, the San Francisco Giants were going through their era of winning championships.
And the pitchers, Lincecum and all them.
Matt Cain.
Bumgarner.
Bumgarner.
Well, I remember the game where it was must win, and Bumgarner had pitched the day before,
And then he came into relief to save the game, right?
and this dude was like, "I don't need no rest.
No.
Right.
I'm going back out there
They don't make vatos like that
to
anymore.
win this thing,
Bro, he
Right.
would go in there and bat, bro.
And he never-
and he would hit bombs.
Yeah. Yeah.
But his mentality was like, this is, and I coach football. Omar coaches football. I tell the kids every single Friday, the most important game of your life is the next one.
100%.
Not the one you just did. You might have had a career day, yada, yada, whatever. That's in the past.
You're only as good as your last day.
This has to be your most important game. And that's the mentality that Bumgarner had. He was like, no. Tomorrow, I know I just pitched however many innings. Tomorrow's game's the most important game because that game can decide a lot of things. I'm going out there. You ain't keep me off the field.
Yeah, he's
you know
a
what I
savage.
mean?
But, okay, Bumgarner was never the same after that game. Never the same.
But he doesn't have
okay?
to pay for a meal in San Francisco, bro. He walk in any restaurant.
Facts,
and
dude.
it's
He
free.
probably has a
Fine.
meal
And
named
it's
after
free.
But
him.
how old is Scooball? How much has he gotten paid? What about Skeens? Yeah, he got a deal early, but you're going to tell me that's not in the back of their mind? Am I going to go give everything for this team? Or how about this? Another little thing, right? The owners of those teams, I just gave you $100 million. I'm going to let you go play in the WBC? Throw out your arm?
Right.
Well, that's why
You
they
don't
were
think
being very
that's
picky.
in their ear?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
very
You're
important.
right.
So you never know who was in. Was it Scooball's ear?
Somebody was in Scooball's ear.
Right?
Yeah, he only pitched
Hey.
one time, bro.
Yeah.
Be very careful because if you get hurt, I'm not paying you.
Some people think Scooball's better than Skis.
You know?
You know what I mean? So
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if I was the owner of a club, I'd be like, nah. Or even a big time fan, and we got action that year. I don't want them to,
what was your position back in the day in high school? What'd you play?
when I played football, baseball,
Baseball.
I caught, I pitched, and I played center. I played right down the line. I'll tell you what, bro. My last game. And
I've heard this story.
You got the receipts. I called my coach, right? Because no one believes me, bro. Right? I called him, bro. 18 strikeouts in my very last game.
Yeah.
It might have been a JV game, right?
But he shoved it. He went
18
Udo
strikeouts in my
Clemens.
last game, bro. You know what I mean? Out of a possible 21, I did that thing, baby.
And then you caught the next day.
Well, no, catcher, bro. Hey, you better not steal off me. I'm throwing you out off my knees, baby. Yeah, oh yeah.
Late.
Yeah.
You always made contact on that. You
But-
ran hard.
Well, I was quick, right? But I'd switch hit, bunt, because I wasn't that good of a hitter.
Yeah, you would switch it. And
Yeah,
like dragging it.
just to drag, right?
Yeah,
To get on
yeah,
base and
yeah.
steal bases, right? But no, I love playing baseball. But I ended up, having a girlfriend, needing a job, right? But it ended up being a good investment because I ended up marrying the girl.
Hey, it all
Shout
worked
out Cynthia, right?
It all worked out. But let me ask you this. I get a little jealous because of like kids these days. They have walk-up music.
Yeah.
And I know like, you didn't have that. You know what I mean? Right, you didn't have it. You know what I mean?
No.
You know? So with that said, if there was a jam for you to walk up to, what would be the song? Like what would it be?
Oh man,
what
I
would
don't
it be?
know. I
For
couldn't
me,
tell
for
you.
me, it would
maybe a short, brief clip of "We Ride on Our Enemies" by Tupac or something, right? 'Cause I don't want too much cussing going on, but it would probably, I don't know, maybe something like that. I've never thought about it, man.
No,
we kind of just briefly went over this before we started. I feel like it's very sport dependent. Very sport dependent.
You brought that up. You brought that up.
Like, am I going to like walk out and I'm about to like try to knock this dude's block off, or am I just gonna go out and like try to hit a baseball?
What if it's baseball? Give me baseball.
Dude, I couldn't even give you a baseball like a walk up song if I was gonna do baseball.
Well, UFC. What are you coming out to?
If it was like a UFC or some sort of boxing match, like it's something with some drums, something with some bass, something to make everybody in the stands just feel like a gangster. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm trying to get my mind right. I got to get in the zone, right? So if I'm going to go and do some combat sports, I got to get my mind right. And it ain't going to be nothing that's all uppity up.
See, my Vicente Fernandez El Rey. You know what I'm saying? Going to, you know what I mean? Ready to fight and throw down. Like, I'm the man. I'm the king. That would be me, bro.
That would be mine right there. Now up to bat, number 33. And then Steven started booing, bro. I would do Rock of Ages, bro. I would play that one. Which one would you play, bro?
I thought Vicente Fernandez,
Show
bro.
me, carnal. ¿Cuál es ese, carnal?
Pull it up. You've never heard of Vicente Fernandez?
Pull it up.
Oh, come on,
I have
man.
only when I'm in Farmersville.
Yeah.
That's about it.
You know? I would do something like that, bro. A little bit of culture. You know what I mean?
Show me.
Let the people know a little bit about me.
What was the other jam you were bumping, bro?
This one right here.
Oh, you want that one? Who plays that for the Dodgers, bro? Somebody plays that for
they
the
all
Dodgers.
should.
Hey,
Probably Shohei?
Shohei. You know who's walk out I like is that pitcher who used to be on the Mets when the trumpets are playing.
Man, see, I'm not a big baseball dude. I
No,
used to watch baseball,
but it's like the trumpets hit,
off,
bro.
man. Football took over.
This dude comes from center field, and the whole entire
The closer?
the closer.
Oh boy,
Diaz.
Diaz.
Did he get in trouble for hooking up with like a young girl?
Edwin Diaz.
Diaz, yes. Hey, something happened with him. Yes.
Yeah, he did something foul too. I think just recently.
Edwin
But
Diaz.
that song,
He
What
came
does he
out.
play?
What's that Kendrick Lamar song where he's capping on Drake?
Take center stage.
this is probably some of the most gangster stuff. Cause the lights flicker.
Mario Rivera used to come in to Enter Sandman from Metallica.
Oh, that's hard.
football.
That was
See, that's
hard.
football though.
But he's a baseball player.
Yeah, that's football right there.
That one's. Let me fast forward to this till the trumpets hit.
He's the man right now.
Dude. Like this dude's playing it live.
Oh,
Come on, bro.
what is that? That's something
Jay-Z
Toro.
used this in a song.
Toro. Jay-Z be sampling everybody.
That song, like I don't know. I just from him walking out from or jogging out from center field.
But he plays for the Mets.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's why nobody knows about him. Everybody knows Mariano Rivera though. That's the thing.
Dog.
So that would be your gem, huh? Might be Rock of Ages, bro. I get a little
Yeah, I'm going with that.
swing. What do you're no baseball for you, huh?
I haven't put too much thought into it, man.
Don't put some
I couldn't
thought into
even
it, bro.
tell you. I couldn't even tell you. If it was like a combat sport, told you earlier, like Amazing by Kanye West, just because like drums hit, some
Yeah,
bass
come in.
hits. I don't know.
I get jealous of the kids, bro, because I'm just like, man, they have everything now, bro. They have walk-up jams.
They're so locked into.
I didn't even get a participation award, bro. Are they giving them out to everybody still?
Oh, I don't know.
Did they change that up?
Bro.
no,
I know, you gotta have money to play sports.
Speaking of
nowadays, which gets me
participation,
crazy.
I went
Hit me
to
with
my
it.
daughter's jogathon.
Okay.
She's 5. She's in kindergarten. So I leave work and I show up and I'm right on time. So I didn't miss a lap. Okay. She's running, boom, 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 doing her thing. Okay. She lapped a couple of people.
Okay.
Right? In my head, I counted about 13 laps. Okay. after the whole deal's done, I see a teacher with a marker, and they have like a number clipped onto their chest, all the kids, right? And this teacher's walking up to every single kid and just putting down the amount of laps. And I'm like, there's no way you remembered every single kid's laps. Next thing I know, I see about 40 kids with an 11. Oh. And my daughter had an 11. And I'm like, no.
She had 13.
My boy knocked out.
She laughed
at her teacher.
She laughed half of those kids. You know what I mean? Like,
they wanted to make everything even.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling, bro. But me being a competitor, right? We're all competitors. I was counting because I'm judging. I'm judging. I'm sorry, I'm judging.
We didn't pay per lap over here, did we? Because I'm cool with that teacher if that's what he was doing. Though, you know what I'm saying? Save a little money on the lap.
Well, how much per lap, though? $20.
Right,
you know?
right.
I was the kid who embarrassed the show before, so I used to find a way to have a whole clip and put more holes in it on my own. Right, There's only 4 laps. That's kind of embarrassing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
But no, I
saw found a way.
There was some chonchitos and chonchitas and that they got passed up, bro.
They got passed up.
Kamara was just,
and they said 11 for
11. And I'm like, no.
Is that something common that's happening that you're seeing?
Because
I mean, they're young still.
Sure,
I think you gotta be cool with it, but like when they're 8, when they're 9,
yeah, you know. And I try not to get that, you know, take it that far, but it's just, I think what it is at the end of the day, bro, like just being a parent and seeing your offspring, just being cool, yeah. You want them to succeed and you want them to do the best, right? Like I had this conversation. I took her to school that day. Her mom couldn't make it, right? Her mom had to go to work. I took her to school, and so we're having this whole conversation on the way to school. And I'm like, hey, you got to run hard. Do your best, right? Keep going. You're going to get tired. It's going to get hot, yada, 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 right? And if she was locked in. We talked about it the night before. She was excited. She was pumped up. Yeah. So I know she gave it everything.
Yeah.
There were some kids that were walking that got 11.
Yeah.
Come on,
that's kind of shady. That's kind of shady,
what we
bro.
Doing?
I could see how you're like, you know what? You pumped her up the day before or even after, like, she worked hard and she wasn't rewarded. Right. You know what I mean?
And they all got ice cream afterwards. You know, she was pumped up about the ice cream. So
todavía tan chiquitos, carnal. They're still small. Yeah. They're still small. Carl's a very good motivator, bro. Me and Carl once had to climb a mountain. I don't know if you remember.
I do.
We had to go on a work retreat. Mm-hmm. There's footage of this. Actually, there's footage of Steven as well, bro.
I have it on my phone.
And you have it on your phone. So, yeah, we had to go up a pretty steep hill. Well, to me, it was very off-centered walking. Yeah. At one point, I thought I was going to die. It was bad. Carl was, at one point, holding my water.
I gave you my...
your trapo.
Yeah.
Carl's like, he was wetting it, putting it on my head. I thought I was going to die, my boy. Hey, it was bad. And then we had to carry, like...
some heavy stuff.
Some heavy stuff, bro.
Yeah.
A gurney.
Some jugs full of water.
Have you ever done anything like this?
Never, bro. And it was for work, carnal. Yeah. It was for work.
So you just jumped in and say, "Nah, I got this. No big deal."
You
didn't look up at the mountain and say, "Nah."
It was a team building. It was a team building, bro.
Yeah.
Steven drinking energy drink, was all pumped up, and then 45 minutes to it, me and Steven were battling for who was gonna die first, bro.
Oh,
we were bad.
And different body types, right? Different backgrounds, whatever. It was a breeze
for Carl,
right? Yeah. For me,
Carl could have backpedaled all the way.
Yeah, right.
Up, bro. You don't know,
I've seen him run.
But at the end of the day, it's like we're in the same group, that we're in the same unit, right? And we got to get this done. And I'm only as good as my...
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not saying you're a weak guy.
No, I was the weakest guy. There was girls on my team.
There's offensive linemen.
Yeah. Sure, exactly.
That was my shit.
Everybody has a role. This just happened. This just wasn't...
All I got to say is that there was some señoras, and they were like, vas a estar bien, you're okay. And they were all in my grill, bro. And I was like, back the fuck up.
Yeah,
I can't
getting
breathe.
Aggressive.
Bro, I was like, hey, bro, I was ready to push one of them over the cliff, my boy. I was like, dude, we're outside, but you're sucking up all my air, dude.
Right. I remember you saying that, telling everybody.
Get him away.
I remember you even told me to chill. Like, hey, no.
Just like, everybody stopped talking to me.
Yeah.
They're like, they thought I was going to die. Their corazón grande is going to die. I'm like, nah.
Hey, but you know what, though?
It was bad, my boy. It was bad.
But you did it.
I finished.
You know what I mean?
I finished,
There's a video. I
have videos, too.
The last person walking
through. Were you ever the same, like Bumgarner? Or did you make it back?
No. It was never the same, bro. Hey, bro. Not because of the vlog, because of the company.
Right? Damn.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
In the video, the last person who who walks through the finish line was myself. And I felt,
hey, that's like the alpha wolf right there.
That's what I was going to say,
because
bro.
to him, it wasn't the accomplishment of doing it. It was making sure everybody got across.
Exactly.
Right?
Carl's a freaking team
The
player,
alpha
bro.
wolf, hey, behind the pack. Make sure everybody.
Make sure.
You know
Like,
what
we're
I mean?
cool.
You look back, nobody's gonna attack us.
I had a gurney in this hand. I had a
Yo
jug in this hand.
Yo no, pinches ojos cerrados. Fucking ojo jodido.
The veterano, but they're taking care of you, though.
Hey, but after we went to Planet Mill and smashed some pizza, bro.
Hey, bro, how about we got all the way to the top and we had lunch and I didn't eat a fucking thing, bro. Everybody's like,
that's how you know it's bad.
That's how you knew it was bad. I didn't want nothing to eat.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody to talk to me.
Yeah.
They're like, you got to give a speech. I'm like, I can't even stand up right now. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Dude? It was very hard.
So speaking of like some of the chicks that were there, right? Like the office chicks. I remember pulling up into this thing, bro. Like we get to the DZ, we get to the drop zone, right? And I'm in a long sleeve, and it's warm.
Yes.
I'm in a long sleeve.
The girls thought they were going to the beach, bro.
I got jeans on. I got my boots on, and I have this like safari hat.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, "You're gonna be so hot," and I'm like, "I'm not gonna get burned by the sun."
You'll know.
For one,
Yeah.
right? Like, I put some thought into this. I could tell you work inside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, sure enough, bro. We get to the top. They're all lobsters, dude.
Yeah.
They're all lobsters. I was like, you
was
guys
bad.
too worried about being cute and dressing. You're not dressing for the occasion. You're dressing to be cute.
Yeah.
I dressed like
Did
I
you
was
dress up cute?
No, yeah, I did. I dressed real like cute, like I was gonna go to Starbucks, and then I realized I was gonna go up this pinche hill, bro, carrying people and carrying random stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Water tanks and our lunch, and I'm like, I ain't carrying this. But the girls, there were some young girls on the team. They did a good job of picking up the slack. They were there, you know what I mean? But Carl held me down, bro. Carl's like, "You're gonna make it." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm not gonna make it. I die here. This is where I go right
This
here."
is the hill,
I'd have drugged your ass up there.
Oh no, bro! It was looking bad, bro. I remember wearing a blue shirt, and the shirt was just drenched in sweat, bro.
Yeah.
Just drenched. And I remember Steven, when we got there, he was doing some karate kicks halfway up. Vato was hallucinating, bro.
Hey, Steve, you want to come in and defend yourself on
Steven.
this, my boy?
No, he's not,
You
bro.
know,
That's
I can see him doing cartwheels up that thing.
Oh,
He's
no,
in tip-top shape. I saw him
you
throw
saw-
that ball earlier.
I took a video of
He's
Stevie,
an
bro. Did you see
athlete.
that?
I saw you sent it, but I didn't watch it. I was on the road.
Stevie's,
He's an athlete.
he's an athlete, bro. Vato could swing a club.
Yeah.
He can produce a podcast. He can throw a football. I have a video of him jumping over a bunker.
Yes, I was about to say that.
Yeah, I recorded him, and dude, he cleared it, bro.
Yeah.
He cleared it.
Yep.
Estaba
I
más
saw
gordito.
that
Estaba
video.
más gordito.
Too bad
He's
he went
skinnier
to
now.
Selma.
Yeah, that's all bad.
Todd Marinovich.
Bears.
He looks like Todd Marinovich now, bro. But yeah.
No, that was good. That was.
We
did it, bro.
Hey,
We
yo,
can look
no,
back and
you
we
were a
did
key
it.
player, bro, and
Appreciate
I
it.
appreciate you, my boy.
Yeah, of course.
You got me through because he carried my water, bro. He did. He carried my water, and he was checking on me, and he made sure the girls would stay back because the girls were like, "Dude, Corazon Grande is gonna die on us.
I might
He
have taken
cannot
a
die."
swig out of it too.
Can you imagine the heart what he was doing
It was
inside?
working. It
I
was
was like,
working.
If you had that X-ray vision, just bop, bop, boom.
Hey, bro. Hey, carnal.
Hey, we were lucky it wasn't mountain lion season, bro.
Oh, bro.
You-
Yeah, I would have been carnitas up there, bro. It would have been a wrap, my boy.
Oh, man.
It would have been a wrap.
Puro chicharrón. They're smelling chicharrón up there.
I remember the rotisserie, bro. Done. I know they would have gave me up, but it was bad, bro. And the walking down was even worse, bro. People fell when they were coming down.
Oh yeah. I forget
girl.
who fell, but somebody just blah, and I turned around. I'm like,
They went like,
"Hey,
they-
you good?" And
Yeah.
she's like, she just gets up like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine,
I dressed
I'm
real
fine.
cute today. I'm good.
yeah.
You know?
Bullshit.
At the end of the day, you saw
Uh-huh.
who was in shape that day, and Carl there was about 4 or 5 people like, okay, they're in shape, bro. And there was a couple people that drove
Yeah,
up.
yeah. There was.
But yes,
Wow.
it was bad, bro. At the end, it was bad. We might leak the footage on. I don't know. I might throw a little video out there.
Hey, as bad as that day was for a lot of people, at the end of the day, that's still not the worst day that they've ever been through. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, fuck, it was pretty bad for me, Carl.
right, but you know what I mean though? Like,
Carl,
it's
the
always
ground
a
was
worst
all
day.
jodido, bro. The ground, bro, like there was no clean stepping, bro.
Yeah.
No, and then we're carrying. Somebody's laying on a gurney, and 4 people are carrying them.
But you've been doing pretty good. Though. You've lost some weight.
I
You're
have.
looking
I have.
good,
I'm
you're
trying.
feeling
I'm
good.
trying. I'm trying.
At that
bro.
point, though, you weren't at your best.
Oh, I was really bad, bro. I was
Yeah.
really bad. I was living on the road.
Right.
I was eating out every day. I was pushing something that, you know.
It was just a perfect storm, bro.
What was your go-to eating out though?
Oh.
What I would eat all the time, Sprouts has this. Oh, dude. It's just like I can get a sandwich from Sprouts and a little bag of the
Like a
ugly
deli
chips.
sandwich?
Yeah, bro. That would always just because I wouldn't want to eat too much. But like I'm like, dude,
And a sandwich, it doesn't make you feel heavy.
no.
Yeah.
It was just cool. And then I would get me like a Poppy or something like that. And that was like that was me trying to eat good.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But like when I would go out, we'd always like, Buffalo Wild Wings, bro.
Yeah.
That was always the go-to.
What about like if you were gonna go and get like a fast food burger?
Oh, I got a good one.
You know what I mean?
You know what? Today I was gonna have Carl's Jr., but I ended up having Red Robin real quick by myself because I was craving Red Robin
I haven't had that in a
with
while.
garlic fries.
Oof.
Hey, and then also too, I'm gonna give dude. There are some people I've been dealing with. Real quick, I'll let you talk about the hamburger, and then I'll touch base on.
No, do your thing,
Well,
plan.
bro, there's a place I found in Hanford called Jalisco's Tortillas. It's on Lacey and 10th. No, I don't know. I'll have Steven put something, but bro, they serve like chile verde, rice, and beans, and they put these taquitos in there, bro. Oh, bro, fire, bro, fire. La línea para comprar. Long, bro.
But
long.
they're
bro.
not open every day.
They're not open. I think on Sundays. I'll clarify on this, but they're open from 7:30 in the morning to like 2:00, bro.
Because they sell out.
They sell everything out, bro. The
Okay.
chile verde is bomb, my boy.
Really?
It rivals South,
Okay.
and that's saying something.
Yeah, that's a staple.
It's a staple, right?
Yeah.
But that's I gotta say that about them. And then Menudo, what I've figured out, there's a place right here in Visalia, right here. Well, they changed now. They're over there by Ross across the street on Mooney.
Okay.
Carnitas La Frontera. They're Menudo only on Sundays, and I know why. It's a specialty, bro. They make carnitas too, but the Menudo, I served up a bunch of people. Everybody loves it. It's created.
I might have to send my boy over there. He
Man-
considers himself a connoisseur when it comes to
Mándalo ahí. Send them to Carnitas La Frontera, and it's behind. It's across the street from
menudo
Ross.
with pata and everything. Let's
No,
go.
not a pata guy, bro.
Not even when the dedos are looking. Dedos de pie looking
I
real.
hate menudo,
The
bro.
French,
I'm
the
cool.
French tips, bro.
No,
You
no,
be
no,
sucking
No,
on.
no, no. Hey, but back to burgers,
Back to
right?
burgers.
Because I had 2 of them last week,
From where?
bro. And I don't like their burgers, man. But I tried it. The Big Arch Burger at McDonald's.
Big arch.
The brand new one.
Is that new?
The one that went kind of viral because the CEO took a bite. It looked like he wiped the bite out of his mouth. You know what I mean?
I didn't see
The
that.
Big Arch. It's a
Okay.
brand new, limited kind of thing
Yeah.
from McDonald's.
Okay.
Homie, you got to give it a shot. It's like a Big Mac on steroids. Only it don't even taste like a McDonald's burger.
I heard they came out with like a $3 burger. Like they're trying. No.
This one's like, man, they're all expensive now, bro. You can't find no cheap burger. But try the Big
2
Arch.
patties.
Oh, 2
Hey,
big
you-
patties,
you-
Carl.
so they're probably-
where it's actually, it almost looks like the commercial. You know, the commercial that make it look
Oh, perfect.
all perfect
Yeah.
and big, and,
Right.
and the patties hanging outside the
Yeah.
bun.
Yeah.
Well, it is.
They might. I think what they might be doing. I haven't seen it, but they might be using. Because my favorite burger at McDonald's is the double quarter pounder.
Oh, yeah.
Which those patties are bigger than the Big Mac burger patties, right?
Yes.
They might be using the double quarter pounder patties.
I'm telling you right
that.
now, just give it a crack.
I'm gonna go
Right?
today. I'm gonna go after this.
Hey, you're gonna
Arch.
like it. I'm
Yeah?
telling you, all saucy. Get extra pickles if you like pickles, right? That's how my girl got it, bro.
I'm a double Western cheeseburger.
Hey, and it's messy. It's
with
messy.
lettuce.
With
You like it?
lettuce?
With lettuce. Chris cut fries. Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Hey, I'm a sucker
Medium.
for that double Western.
Well, add lettuce. Add lettuce.
Okay. But the side that I love at Carl's Jr., the fried zucchini. And
Yeah.
you got to get the ranch. But don't get the buttermilk ranch, which is the blue one. Get the purple one.
Wait,
the
what?
house
Hey.
ranch. Yes. Get the house ranch.
There's a different ranch.
They
at
have
Carl's
2
Jr.?
ranches. They have a
'Cause I've
buttermilk.
always hated their ranch. I talk
Give me that
trash
secret
about their
one.
ranch.
They have the buttermilk blue packet, and then they have the purple house dressing.
hey,
Get the house dressing.
only here do you find out about the second ranch at
And
Carl's
the
Jr.
fried zucchini.
El Americano's letting you know.
I love
Hey.
Carl's.
What about, have you had that, is it buttermilk here in Visalia?
My boy, but you go to Carl's and they give you the price on what you spend. That'll be $102.56.
Oh man,
And
that's facts, bro.
And you look back to see who else in the car
right,
with you,
right,
and it's only
right.
your 2 kids.
Right.
No, bro, you know when
That's
you feel
fact.
bad when they say it's 22:38 and it's you're by yourself. And
That-
you just got
that too.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah,
Right?
That hurts.
it's-
I'm like,
Bro,
man,
Carl Jr. is
why'd I
pricey,
make
though.
it? Why'd I supersize it? Why'd I make it bigger?
Man, you looking back thinking, who else
They
ordered,
they
bro?
do, like, to their defense, even though the prices are ridiculous. Like, I think pound for pound, fast food burger, main joints, right? Not no like one-off type of joint.
Yeah.
Like their burger, whether it's a Western or the Superstar.
But if you had an In-N-Out next to it,
Oh, then it's in and out all day.
Right.
It's in and out all day.
The Michael B. Jordan stuff online doesn't even look real, huh? About In and Out. You notice that? Have you? It looks
What's he
fake.
started with Michael
B. Jordan. Hey, that movie Sinners.
You didn't
was-
like it, huh?
I don't
wasn't
like
all
at
that.
I thought it was whack.
I thought it was good.
I thought it was okay.
Listen,
I thought it was a good like
okay,
Netflix
but,
thing.
But we're talking about Oscar winning. You saw
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet. I mean, just absolute perfect his craft, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what was the movie called that he did?
Oh, wasn't it the
Steven, we were just talking about the paddle movie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, dude's crying, bawling, like just put on a performance. And this guy, played 2 different roles, and you know
I
what
think
I
that's
mean?
why they gave it to him because he played 2 different roles. But
Is that why they gave it to
I
him?
think so.
Yeah,
They're like,
could have
hey,
been.
you know what I mean?
Michael
Like,
B.
oh, he did 2. There's something different.
You know, with the thing with the Sinners movie though, I think what it was the fact that there was a culture aspect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just the way the world is and where Hollywood is, Hollyweird, right? Like
Right.
they like it was a good movie.
Agendas,
Yeah.
messages,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I get that.
That's what it was. Plus,
I get that.
Haley Steinfeld dropped some liners in there, and I was like,
I don't
Yeah.
think she's hot.
Shit.
I don't think she's hot, bro.
No,
No.
what's wrong with you?
No, I mean, well, she's a beautiful woman, but
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think
not
she's
your
like-
cup of tea.
Yeah, there we go. My bad. Sorry about that.
Sure.
I am derechito.
Yeah, not your cup of tea.
I'm sorry about that. But
She's
yeah,
cool.
but Michael B. Jordan, that movie, I know I've got into it with your brother too, and he's like, "What are you talking about? The movie's bad." I'm like, I thought it was whatever. I mean,
was
I've
good.
seen other stuff. We were talking about top 5 shows, and no, we didn't talk. I just said Snowfall. I just got done rewatching Snowfall.
I haven't seen it.
Snowfall is top notch. A lot of good actors. The guy Franklin, the guy that plays Franklin is in
You've
that
never seen Snowfall?
Formula movie with Brad Pitt.
What's it on?
FX.
Hulu? Oh,
Hulu
FX.
now. Yeah, Hulu now, but originally FX.
It's about 6 seasons. It's very good. John Singleton directed it.
he passed away,
Yeah,
right?
he passed
Rest in
away.
peace, yeah.
Right.
Very, very good. Very good.
Well, it's based on a true story.
Well, I mean, if it
Right?
made it 6
It will-
seasons,
loosely based on a
loosely,
true
yeah.
story, but
Yeah.
great. I
Loosely.
mean, great,
Okay.
great story.
great acting. Like Gustavo also, he did good.
What was Uncle's name? Oh man, he was a man, bro. Loved his girl.
Jerome.
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 Uncle Jerome.
Uncle Jerome.
Jerome.
Hey, bro. And then what about homeboy that was putting the acid in his ear?
Oh,
The blood.
Scully.
Scully, yeah,
Yeah,
blood.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
The Pyru blood. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Hey, bro.
I gotta check it out then.
It's really good, bro. And then Steven brought up Game of Thrones.
I love Game of Thrones.
I thought Game of Thrones
was
was, good
cool.
too.
It was
He said
cool.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad's dope.
Okay.
I've seen
And
it
then
twice.
he mentioned The Office. I've never seen The Office.
Never seen it.
Office is
Never
cool, but
seen
hey, but you got to give respect to Peaky Blinders.
Ooh,
who's coming out with.
I've
a
never
movie.
seen that.
Love Peaky.
Peaky Blinders is
Yeah,
fire, and that's
Peaky
loosely based
dope.
on a true story. And Board, to me, all-time favorite show, and it don't get a lot of love, but it's an older show. Boardwalk Empire on HBO Max, and
I never got to watch
Never
that.
seen it.
and we didn't talk about this. It's kind of disrespectful though.
Give it to me.
The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Never
Sopranos
seen that
was
one
locked in.
either.
I have not fully watched all of them. I just feel like I don't know. I don't have time. But there's another one. The Walking Dead doesn't exist. No.
The Walking Dead to like season 4.
As soon as that
Right.
Asian guy, huh?
And then when he just gets a bat in his
Everybody-
eyes,
yeah.
just like bow.
Oh yes, I remember
With
that
Lucille.
episode.
So
Okay.
so speaking of real quick, and then I'll make it quick.
no, dude. You
We
think-
did me and Omar played a lot of softball together. I had bought like my first ever bat. Her nickname was Lucille. my boy, bro. Okay, because of that, bad off of Walking Dead.
Yeah. I got caught up in that, and I was watching that like
it was
3
dope.
or 4
I
episodes
did the first few seasons.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait.
The memes were off the charts.
And it was nice because I could watch Sunday Night Football, and it was coming on after on AMC.
They positioned themselves like,
bro.
but then it got kind of whack.
Yeah.
And then you're like, man, dude.
Once that tiger got brought in,
yeah, I'm like a tiger with dreads. This dude.
Forgot about the tiger. Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? How do you control a tiger in the midst of a zombie apocalypse?
They didn't know what else to do, bro. They didn't know what else to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kind of like the Fast and Furious, right? Like,
well, people get a little crazy. The Fast and Furious, I get it, but I wouldn't like. I don't know.
Well, the Asian market's huge. They had to capitalize on that. That's what happened. Is they spun off to the Asian market, and that's what drove it at the end, right? I believe.
They got all twisted into like for Tokyo Drift.
Right. Oh no, you're right. Jason Statham and the Rock.
Then it started going off.
Yeah.
That's when it started.
Gina Carano ended up like she was a UFC fighter. Like ended up being this big old like
Ronda Rousey had an appearance. George St. Pierre, I think.
Now
they started fighting the Ninja Turtles in one movie. Like it just got crazy.
Oh yes, yeah. I tuned out after.
It was
like what's going on? You know what I mean? That's why TV's. I mean, I say this all the time, but I have trouble watching TV because TV's really bad. A lot of the movies, a lot of stuff, like it's hard to find good TV right now. It's really bad.
Going back to like the Oscars and stuff like that, and like acting. Like, how wild is it that, and we can probably all name a few actors that we love. Okay. Top 3, right? Like, you don't have to do it right now, but like Leonardo DiCaprio, for example, he didn't win his first Academy Award or Oscar Award, whatever it is, until he made the movie The Revenant. And in that movie, he said like 10 words.
Yeah.
Killed it.
But he did a phenomenal job.
What's his best movie?
Django.
Ooh, Django's dope.
He killed it in Django.
I liked him in Inception also.
Inception was good too.
Everything that dude does, bro.
The Wolf of Wall Street was pretty good too, bro.
Wolf of Wall Street is a gangster movie.
Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street's pretty good, bro.
I didn't watch Django. That's why I brought it. But Wolf of Wall Street is definitely number 1.
Django's good though.
If a movie comes out and I see like Denzel in it, if I see Leo in it, I'm watching that. It's gonna be good.
Hey, the movie he was there for. There was that one girl that danced in that Kanye video. That she's an actress now.
Yeah.
I think she's a horrible actress. I don't know who her agent is or what she's doing because she sucks. She's horrible actress, bro. How she fell up and she's now with Leonardo DiCaprio leads me to believe what happened here because she's not a good actress at all, bro.
No, she's a terrible actress.
Terrible.
I mean, she's put together well, God blessed her. She got this really unique kind of face, right? With the high cheekbone. And it's kind of like, oh, man.
But she can't act for shit.
Like Asian, African American, but I'll tell you right now, who needs respect is old boy Sean Penn. Did you see that movie that with Tania Taylor, who you're talking about right now?
And Leonardo DiCaprio.
DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Tiana Taylor, the one that was with Shumpert.
Yeah, she's not with them no more?
No. She's bad though.
Okay,
but anyways,
right?
Yeah.
I just know her from the Kanye West video.
But she was in that movie with Leo.
Yeah.
And shout out to Benicio del Toro. He had a little role in that, and it's one of the coolest, smoothest roles. The guy, Benicio del Toro, is unreal. But that movie, Sean Penn. Oh man, that movie you haven't seen that movie?
No.
Well, that's what he.
I tried to watch it, and you know what? 15 minutes into it, I see her, and it's just like it ruins it, bro.
Push through it, bro. Push through it. It's on
Netflix.
Got it.
Is it where like she's a cop or a detective?
Yeah.
Or
no. She's trying to blow it up. Like Sean Penn is the military. They're trying to like overthrow the government.
Yeah.
Right. And so they're worried about like the government listening in on their phone calls and all this stuff. Leo's one of them dudes who was actually with Tania Taylor at the time, and they end up splitting, going their own ways. She disappears, and he raises the daughter. And this Sean Penn dude is after him. Like
one battle after another.
It's a good movie, bro. Okay. But Benicio del Toro's role and Sean Penn's role in that, absolute gold.
I like them in Sicario. That was good.
Yeah,
you know what's another movie too that a guy that acts like that is that one dude from No Country for Old Men.
Javier Bardem.
Oh, that vato's dangerous, my boy.
Javier
He's
Bardem.
gonna flip the coin.
That movie's crazy.
Boom. Yeah. Like now
with that cattle gun.
Yeah.
I'm
Forget about it.
That movie's crazy. And he's got that messed up haircut. Bro.
Are we a fan of Shia LaBeouf?
I love Shia.
I do too. I think he's a
big
stud.
fan of Shia.
He's a little crazy vato, but
Yeah.
I think that's what we can appreciate.
I think that fool went through some stuff when he was younger.
Well, he did.
I'm not
He made a
huge
movie about
fan
it.
of his, but I think he went through some
His
stuff.
best friend was a prostitute. I think it's called Honey. No.
Is it that chocolate or peanut butter falcon or something?
No.
like that
That's a
one?
great movie.
That's a good movie.
That's different. But yeah, he talks about growing up and he lived in a motel.
Yeah, no, he went through some stuff.
Yeah, he went
bro.
through some stuff.
Yeah.
His badass
He's losing
movie.
it right now. I saw he was in some Italian hotel in his underwear, like yesterday. Like that dude's
That vato's on.
He's
one.
going through it.
Yeah, he's got some, but he's a badass actor.
I like him.
He's a badass actor. The guy from The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, the Punisher boy.
Yes, him.
Oh,
Brad
yeah.
Pitt.
Yeah.
And then there's another guy that was on that Fury movie. Fury's a badass movie, bro.
Well, Pitt and that dude from The Walking Dead are both in Fury.
Yeah. Yep.
The Punisher guy.
Yep.
I forget his name. They're both in Fury. Fury's a dope movie.
Fury's an outstanding movie.
Shia LaBeouf.
Inglourious Bastards is dope too.
I think Fury's better.
Sure.
I think
Fury,
Fury.
Fury's sick,
Fury
bro.
nailed it.
Fury's good.
Dark and real.
Yeah.
Because they didn't show the Americans always being the best guys.
No, they showed
it's
them
like,
going through
you
it.
know what? This is war.
Yeah.
We do foul stuff too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I liked about Fury was real, bro.
Shia's in that one.
But the
I
best
love
military
that.
movie of all time, Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, by far.
That
It's not
movie's
even close,
great,
bro.
I love my.
I always got to
my-
stop and watch it a little bit.
My favorite part of that movie or character in that movie is the sniper, and how he just prays before he
And
be
he's
shot.
just taking everybody out.
And then he has the most dopest scene, right? Where he
Jackson?
shoots the dude up in the tower through that guy's lens. Just doof. But before he does it, he just says a little prayer. You know what I mean? He's like, Lord, got this bullet. Hold my hand still. Just doof. Because they had just capped Vin Diesel, who was trying to help the little girl.
Yep.
And so he like ran off to the side. He loaded up. And he's like, if I was a sniper, that's where I'd be. And then he just sets up and he says his little prayer and just Gah!
They had a good cast. They had Tom Hanks running the show on that one.
Yeah.
They had a good
Matt
cast.
Damon.
Matt Damon.
They were stacked. And then that one guy that had an addiction problem, the older guy,
Tom.
he's in all kinds of movies, bro. He gets shot in the ass, bro, and he's standing there on the phone. He's like, something just hit me. Like, just old
Was it
school.
Sergeant?
Yeah.
Tom Sizemore.
There we go. He passed away.
Yeah, Tom
That's
Sizemore.
a bad military movie.
Don't
Look at
be
it.
like Upham.
Yeah.
Remember?
Bro,
He lets that dude go and kills his partners and stuff like that. Don't be like Upham. Don't be a coward, baby.
The scenes when they pull up to Normandy, right? And then those gates just drop on the boats.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then like it killed me the most was like Damon's walking past that one dude who's on the floor and his stomach's just ripped
shredded,
open.
yeah.
But he's like yelling out for his mom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy. You know.
But was
shit
it like
with-
a first of its kind, like the gore and that kind of stuff when it came to Saving Private Ryan? Like
well,
the realness of
military-
war?
movies.
Platoon, I think with Charlie Sheen was the first one to open that, like, hey, this is war. Because that movie, I just watched that movie like a year ago. Sometimes I'll have nothing to do in the middle of the night. I'm just like, let me watch this movie, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that movie was just like, they had stud actors in there. And you think to yourself, like,
Well, that,
LaBouffe dude is on there. He's a stud. But Charlie Sheen, that's what broke him into the big time, bro.
I did the same thing, bro, with the other night with Colors.
Colors is
Sean
good.
Penn. Watch that movie.
Pac-Man.
Bro, that's a great movie,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like, you know, it's older, but it's like, man, it's very, like, relevant to this day. It's like, you know what? I can watch this. And, you know, it's not outdated. You know what I mean? You get some
it
movies
showed
like
that the
that, it's
90s,
too much.
that was like right in the beginning, bro.
Bro,
Or no,
it
it was the
was real.
80s. I think that, I don't know what year that movie came out, but I want to say it was late 80s. I'm not sure.
Probably late 80s.
Sean Penn, that was when he first started. But yeah, that movie's something, like, I'll stop and watch that one too. But I always got to watch a little Blood In, Blood Out, bro. You know what I mean?
You know which,
Let's go, Miklo.
you know what movie I just watched for the first time, believe it or not?
Tell me.
Believe it or not, you can clown me if you want, and I'll take it.
No.
Boys in the Hood.
Oh, man.
I watched
That's a
that for
good movie.
the first time like a couple weeks ago. Oh, and
For the first time?
for the first time, that one and
We should clown you for that. What do you mean?
coming to America.
Oh, that was
Coming to
crazy.
America. Coming to America. is
See,
the
I've
next-
seen the KMPH, 12 o'clock noon movie, and then I saw the real one. I was like, I don't
the
remember that
real
part.
one,
Yeah.
The real one, yeah.
You know what I'm
So I
saying?
watched both of those within like 2 weeks span
Yeah.
for the first time ever.
Have you seen Menace to Society?
I haven't seen it yet.
That's a good one too, bro. You need to watch that one. I like that one a little bit more than Boys of the Hood.
Okay.
Menace to Society is a little bit more like, I don't know. It was a little bit different. I liked it. It was just different.
Yeah.
But other gangster movies, like I don't know. Paid in Full's another one. I always got to stop and watch Paid in Full.
Yeah.
That's a key one. Have you seen that one?
I haven't seen it.
Bro, have you seen Paid in Full?
I don't think so.
Ooh-wee.
With who?
What about
Bro, trust me, it's pop culture, bro.
What about Denzel's role in American Gangster?
It was good. It was solid.
I like that movie.
I thought that was sick.
I'll up you with Denzel though.
Give it to me.
Man on Fire.
Man on Fire.
Oh, yeah.
I like Man on Fire.
That's a good movie.
Man on Fire, he kind of like
Come on,
him
Creasy
talking
Bear.
in Spanish. Yeah.
Come
It was
on.
kind of like, hey. And
I
the way
wish
he went out.
you had more time.
Yeah.
And blew that boy up like
That's the movie where he's like trying to get the little girl back,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's a good one.
what's his name? The guy that sings. Mark Anthony.
Oh yeah.
He's in there.
Yeah.
One of J-Lo's
He's
exes.
the bad guy, right?
Well,
Well, he's the dad.
The dad.
Spoiler
They kinda
alert.
set up his daughter
Exactly,
for
yeah.
insurance money.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
Ooh,
and
that,
he goes
that
over.
movie.
He
That's
goes after La
funny.
Voz. Nobody goes after the Voz, but Gracie did, bro.
Okay,
That movie was solid.
How about this guy? How do you guys feel about Keanu Reeves?
I think he's badass too, bro. I love one of the movies I like to watch once in a while is Constantine.
I've never seen it.
Constantine's a good movie, bro. It is. It's there's certain scenes in there where like
Fallen
it makes
Angel or
sense.
something?
Yeah, it's good, bro. Constantine's good. I'm not a big fan of John Wick.
No.
No, I'm not.
I like John Wick.
Ya
the
todo muy
first one.
grande para eso.
Second
Es
one's
como
alright.
cartoons, carnal. El vato, bam, 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 like, hey, come on, bro.
But
Yeah,
what
come
I
on.
liked about John Wick, and it was like the first one of its kind, is where like that dude was actually shooting dudes in the head. Like he did it the way it, like if you were trained to do that,
Okay.
like that's how you would do it. And
But
it
the
was
vato
real.
be dead already, carnal.
But the thing, hey, he was changing clips. Hey, if it was only a 9-round clip, that's how many rounds he shot. He wasn't shooting 32 rounds out of the same gun.
It
That
wasn't
drive me
Arnold
nuts.
You
Schwarzenegger.
know what was cool about those Wick movies is Keanu trained or had a trainer train him
Yeah.
to do a lot of that stuff himself. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, it's just too much. Like, I mean, like, dude, they're fighting. The movie's an hour and a half, and they're fighting for an hour and 15 minutes, bro.
my favorite,
Like, that's what it is. I'm like, you know what I mean? Ya estoy grande, bro.
the
I need
most-
some dialogue,
the
carnal.
most gangster like part though out of that whole series of movies is when that dude comes in, kills John Wick's dog and steals his car.
Well, yeah,
right?
you don't fuck with
and so
somebody's dog,
so the
bro.
dude who owns the shop, he goes back and like
John Wick was
here
on.
he calls that guy's dad and tells him what happened. So then this kid goes back to his dad and he was like, "Oh yeah, man, it was just a dog, you know, it's just a car."
Yeah,
and then his dad like clocks him, bow, and he's like, "It's not just a dog,
It's John Wick's
John
dog.
Wick's dog.
His old
and
lady
he
gave
will
to him.
Booba
he will
Skaya.
come from you."
Yeah.
What was his nickname? Booba Yaga.
Booba Yaga.
Booba
right?
Yaga.
The
And then he
boogeyman.
goes, the boogeyman, and he was like, he's the one you send to kill the boogeyman. You know what I mean? Like
That's
that was just tough. And he tells his own son, he will come for you, and you will do nothing.
And how many movies? There have been 5, and that was the only dialogue of the movie, bro. For 5.
But
that was it. And
it makes up for the whole.
Yeah,
the
that's
whole
all they had to
thing.
say. And then after that, hey, he can't be killed. He's wearing a jacket, bullets bounce off.
What are the?
Where's that hotel, bro? I want to go check into that one, bro.
What are the Denzel movies equivalent to that one? There's like 3.
Well,
Where he's just like a crazy dude.
Where he working at Home Depot, right?
Yeah.
What's that
Oh, yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah.
And he just is like, CIA
I know
assassin,
you're
but
talking
he's
about.
retired. He's
And
like,
he,
oh
and
wait,
he protects the prostitute.
yeah, kind of thing.
because those dudes that like got her up in the thing.
Yeah,
They did
yeah.
like 3 of those, bro.
Yeah.
right.
Those
That
are
was
good,
Eraser.
too. No,
Equalizer.
Equalizer.
That's Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah's the eraser. No.
Oh man, you see, that's why I don't watch TV.
Hey, but that's
I
how
get-
bad TV.
Denzel
The only reason I
Washington,
know is because they play that
Queen
right at the
Latifah.
football game,
Queen
bro.
Latifah. Come
That's
on,
what,
man.
what are they doing to us, bro? You know
That's
what I mean?
what they do. That's why I don't watch TV.
But it's a commercial at 4:00 when the game's gonna end. That's why. Oh, stay tuned for the eraser with Queen Latifah.
Come
and I'm like,
on,
who the
man.
freak's watching that, dude?
Nobody.
Who's watching that?
Nobody's watching that.
What the hell's going on with America?
Crazy, bro.
Nah, it's all bad.
That's why we have 2 halftime shows because we need to watch one thing, bro. One damn thing, bro.
Everybody needs something, and we got to cater to it.
I love it.
We just dropped a lot of good films right there, so you guys go check all those out, man.
What's your favorite film of all time, though?
Oh, okay.
I'll
gonna
give
go-
you mine. You want me to give you mine? Give you some time to think, or are you ready?
No, I
Give
know.
it to me.
I'm ready. Like one movie I can watch every single day. Remember the Titans.
Yes, your age loves that movie, bro.
I love Remember the Titans.
Yeah. Remember the Titans, something like a sports movie that in all movies, right? We're talking about everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, my boy?
Man, it's gonna be so cookie cutter, but I love and I could watch it over and over, and I have is The Godfather. right? 1 and 2. But you want to hear my dark horse when it comes to that? You're not gonna believe this. Kill Bill. I love the Kill Bill.
I like to watch when Uma Thurman kills everybody.
I love.
I can go and just watch that.
The Kill Bill series.
See, that's gangster.
And I've never been about like, oh, the woman, superhero. I'm gonna kill it.
Dressed up like Bruce Lee.
I don't know what it was, bro. But she nailed it. Quentin Tarantino nailed it.
And that's where I was gonna say, like, so if I see actors like that I love, I'm gonna watch those movies. If I ever see Quentin Tarantino's coming out with the movie, I'm gonna watch that movie because I haven't been let down by Quentin.
No,
either.
Dude, he has not let us down.
He kills it, bro. He always
Pulp
kills
Fiction.
it.
I don't know if that's a Quentin movie.
No,
but that movie's dope
Dusk
too.
Till
Though.
Dawn was.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction is Quentin Tarantino.
Is it?
Yeah.
With Samuel
so.
L. and Travolta.
What about Reservoir Dogs? Was that a Quentin Tarantino?
I think so. Man, where's Shane?
I don't know, man.
He dropped the ball.
We're spitballing right now.
Yeah, so fact check this, people. Fact check this
please.
but I want to say yes on Pulp Fiction, Quentin Tarantino.
Okay.
I want to say yeah.
Uma's in that one too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That Bruce Willis, that movie,
Ving
legendary.
Rhames,
Bro, big dogs. For me, I like to see the Mexican come up, bro. I like Richie Valens, bro. La Bamba, bro.
Oh,
There's a scene where Richie is gonna go play with the silhouettes. Everybody knows, and the homeboy's like, "It looks like you found that in the trash." He's like, "Well, it's Mike now," and then he just hits it. It's Saturday night, and he just hits it, bro. To me, that was music to me growing up, bro. That just the whole being Mexican.
We all wanted to be.
We all wanted to be Richie, bro. We all wanted the white girl.
Yeah, I got her. Yeah.
got me one too. I got me one too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we all want to be
Set you
Richie.
boys up. Set you boys up.
Thinking
right
about credit scores, bro.
Think about credit scores. Damn. Sorry, Mexican listener.
Oh man.
But Richie Valens was the man, bro.
He was.
I like that movie.
He overcame it all.
He did, bro.
Yeah.
And then he died early. Whatever, all the great ones go early, bro. But Richie Valens and seeing all that's a favorite for me, bro. All right. Well, I don't know how long we've been talking, but I appreciate you guys getting together again. Stevie, how long we been here, Stevie? 1 hour and 30 minutes?
Ooh.
Stevie,
work.
Is there anything you want to add? No? You want to come in here and show everybody how long your hair is? Looking like Todd Marinovich? Chow! Sick, bro. But,
No, you're looking like Cody Ma.
Ooh.
That lineman.
Ooh, knock his teeth
From
out. Forget
South
about
Dakota.
it. That's him.
dude, look
South
at the
Dakota.
guns, my boy.
Yes.
Stevie can do anything, bro.
I know.
Salesman,
He's a
throw a
dog.
football, golf club.
Yeah.
You can do it all, my boy.
Dog.
All right. Well, thank you for listening again. Appreciate everybody still listening. I know we haven't been around for a while, but we've been busy and we're trying.
But fantasy football's coming up though.
Yeah.
The draft, we got the draft.
Yeah.
It's coming up, man. It's coming up.
And then that's about it, man. I'm happy we got through it. I'm not feeling so great. Still a little under the weather, man. Hopefully you guys don't catch what I got. We out. Adios. Hasta la otra vez.
Later.
That's it.